kind of magic. It's automatic. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Even if it's raining.
We're all on this ride through life. Life is basically just time traveling, and music is a great way to travel through time. And as I'm looking back in my mid-40s at 20 years in music, where I've been, what I've learned, how I can forgive myself for some of the things I've done, and then how I can be optimistic and purposeful and meaningful for the future. So I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm right in the middle of my journey. And I've been noticing this for years. On the set list, we were missing the songs that kept the audience on their feet. They would get up at times and party with us, but then I'd go back into a ballad or another folk song and the audience would sit back down. And I realized that's something I longed for, was more experiences of that where I could keep an audience elevated. So yeah, it was a little bit the audience asking for it more than anything.
I was reading your interview with The Advocate.
Yeah.
They were saying that at this point you were embracing your queerness. Is that accurate?
As I've gone through life and I've been through a lot of different relationships and had a lot of experiences, I realize I'm not final, and the more we grow and spread our wings, I think the more queer all of us may become. Because when we don't limit ourselves to some construct of who we're supposed to be in love with based on a society's laws, we could find ourselves becoming attracted to all walks of human life. And that's what I found was happening to me through my journey in music and as a world traveler.
Are you approaching the way you make music or write music differently now that you're on this journey?
I find even with my old songs, when I perform them live, some I've either just retired or I find new ways where I can make them gender neutral. I grew up hearing songs that had, girl in the title, and I don't fully connect with that or even want to limit my audience to just girl. So I find that's been the biggest change. When I first started coming out, it was just baby steps into that world. I know who I am today, but I don't know what my future holds and what future relationships I'm going to have, right? I'm really excited to learn. I love doing stand-up with some friends of mine, and I find myself talking about my dating experiences, in the queer community, of what that's like, and just the ability, the freedom to have that type of healthy banter with peers is a big step versus who I was in 2018 when it was just like a few secret peeps, that I would share with.